looks amazing.
All right. Imagine the cops will show up to this shit.
Probably not.
I'm gonna hunt
No
every single
way.
one down if they don't, man. I'm telling you.
I have a hatchet and a scorpion on my ATV saddlebags in case something goes down.
I wonder if Curtis is gonna show up, and if he doesn't, is that gonna fuck our case?
I don't know, to be
shit,
honest.
No way.
I mean, has anybody tried calling him?
I think he's kind of busy right now.
Well, I'll try calling him.
Who they are so fake.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are, bro.
Hey, my Gucci flip flops, they're real, right?
Who listen.
All right, let me see.
In 3 years, I'm gonna start my own
Oh.
shoe resale business, okay? And I'm gonna make sure you have a real pair of Gucci slides. Okay?
Tony, I can hear the jealousy as you speak.
Brother, your slides are fake, motherfucker. They
No,
are
they're not.
fake
They're
as
just
shit.
jealous.
The electrical
My
tape
sympathy.
is
Yes.
literally
Yeah.
hanging
Come back in
off
red, Claire,
the
or don't show up
sides.
at all.
Buddha, how expensive were these?
16 grand. I got the Velcro vintage old school Gucci flip flops, man. There's
Why'd
only
you buy
4 of these in the
16
world.
grand?
Only 4.
Really?
Yeah?
Why did you buy 16 grand flip-flops?
Because I'm
But
rich,
your
Ellie.
socks look like they're from Target. Eh?
What do you mean? I got these socks from Walmart.
Oh,
These are the most
how
comfortable
much are the
socks.
socks?
Just normal white socks, man.
How much?
Like $5 for a pack of 16.
So 16 grand flip-flops, but $5 socks? Aren't they part of the look, Buddha?
It's part of the swag, Eddie. You got no swag.
Oh, got it, eh?
Because you're fucking wearing knee pads, man.
Buddha, let me see him again.
I'm not actually, Buddha.
I mean, it's
Yes, you are.
It's actually mine.
You're literally wearing knee pads right now.
Wait, am I?
Yes?
Oh, god damn it. Oh, well.
Yeah, those are definitely fake, Buddha.
Tony, look at your fucking shoes,
I
man.
just-
You
I
stole
just
from a
looked
fucking
at-
church.
I just looked at Gucci's website. Those are definitely fake, and they're for
You're just
$400.
You
They're
are
$400.
just jealous.
Next
Jealousy makes you look like a bad person, man.
Actually, they're 210. You're claiming 16
They're
grand.
made out of a very rare rattlesnake skin, man. Because I kill snakes for a living. And I wear them on my
Man,
feet
those-
now.
Oh.
Really?
Just don't
Yeah?
let anybody tell these, okay?
Oh, that's cool.
Keep trying to tell them, fucking kill them. They are.
Denzel's gonna throw his case for us, man. I'm telling you.
No way.
You're gonna kill somebody out here before it starts.
Maybe.
Hey, so did he answer, Denzel?
No, he didn't pick up.
Well,
I
hopefully
surely
him not
won't
being here
let
doesn't
it.
thw our case.
Yeah, I told Apples not to let anybody tell
Yo,
these.
Remy! Motherfucker
Yo.
owes me 10 grand.
No,
Oh, you're never seeing that again.
you're not.
You guys want some Xannies?
So,
Some
mate,
what?
Some Xannies.
Some what?
Xanax?
Yeah,
Some
the Xannies.
Xannies.
Oh, Xannies? Yeah, I'll take a Xanny. Here, pass one over.
There you go.
Thanks.
Take that.
Popping a Xanny.
I'm gonna take one more.
Here we go. That's what I'm talking about.
I don't wanna do any stupid
Oh my God.
autobots.
Yo,
anymore.
Fiona, what the
Fiona, are you fucking kidding me?
Fiona, you're a
You fucking kidding me right
moron.
now?
Don't fucking drive!
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
my
This is
god!
mine. This is mine. Get off!
Honey, what the fuck wrong with you, man? Are you kidding me?
I'm just fucking with you. Calm down, bro.
Fucking bitch.
Oh, wait. Shut up.
It's not
pussy.
yours. That's right, pussy. It's not yours.
All right, well then, take it, bitch boy.
I'm sorry.
Motherfucker.
Oh my
Buddha, what
god!
the fuck?
You did the same shit to me, bitch.
No, I didn't, bro.
Yes, you did.
Not that hard.
Just like to be
What do you
joking.
mean? It hurt pretty badly, motherfucker.
No, you fucking adjust the pussy and can't take a hit.
Look at my 8-pack. Tony, you're just jealous.
All these muscles ain't fucking muscles or implants.
Yeah, okay. The only implants are your fucking church shoes, man.
This
Should I get
doesn't
a
even
fucking-
make any sense.
Should I get a fucking suit on for this?
Sorry, quick case.
I don't know. It's a
I
court
mean-
case.
Probably should then,
Yeah,
Sam.
right in.
I'm right.
Ripping up in this mother.
Hey, you ain't gonna be ripping up and nothing, Ellie. Is this man talking to you? Hey, listen, you ain't gonna be talking to my sister like that, asshole. Alright? You ain't ripping up and nothing, dickhead.
I'm not.
Hey, Buddha, this guy's talking about ripping it up in the alley. You ain't gonna be doing none of that, motherfucker. You
I never said
understand?
that on my. Hey, I never said that on it.
Talking about my master or my sister.
You know what? I'm gonna go get one of my other
I
cans.
never said that.
Hey, what? It's about to start in like 2 minutes.
Oh, here. This is my bike. I'll move it.
It has to be someone else.
Oh, so I'm giving you a hand job.
I don't know what the nut that.
Oh my god, we just
no,
got banned.
90 days.
We
90
just got
days.
banned. We just got banned.
Wait, what?
Jesus Christ, Fiona. What kind of
Sorry,
driving was
I
that,
just-
man?
I just like to make an entrance.
Jesus fucking
Oh,
Christ,
shit.
man.
Buddy, you're fucking ripped. Holy shit.
Yeah, I've been hitting
Oh
the gym.
my god.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know you have, but Jesus.
Hey, what the fuck you saying, by the way, you dumb fuck?
What?
You fucking...
Why is everybody? Oh,
I hate
Ow,
women.
oh, no,
I hate
help me.
women.
Hey, where's
God.
your ranch G?
You just punched my mom.
Sorry. It comes over me sometimes. Can't help it.
Oh my god. Jesus, Buddha.
damn, that was gangster.
I'll fuck you up, bitch. You understand me?
What
I'll
are you
fucking
talking
destroy
about?
you.
I didn't even say nothing.
Never mind.
Boy, quiet. I don't know who your sister or mother is. What the quack?
Trying to get shanked, motherfucker. We'll shank you right here.
Am I trying to get? No, I'm not trying to get shanked. I'm just chilling like a villain. I'm just chilling like a villain, stealing from and killing, smashing, dusting all the poo nanny up in this mother. I'm just relaxing.
Listen, I'm gonna make you relax, alright? I'm gonna pump you with 10 centis, and then I'm gonna take a little coke off, put it in your ass, take off your toes, and make
Yeah,
a
tell
new
him, tell
coke out
him.
of
Tell
your
him,
body,
Dimitri. You tell him, man.
Tell him, Dimitri.
Huh?
All right, yeah,
Does that make sense?
Hey, Clay.
yeah, it makes sense.
Oh no. Claire, I need a fucking ambulance, you bitch.
you look-
You know, Oxy? I got
Ow.
Oxy.
God damn.
I
you
have
look
used
pretty
my
different.
legs.
Yeah, I'll give you Oxy. Here.
No, that's like
Thank
not
you.
a compliment. Like you used to look.
On the floor, on the floor.
What? What are you doing that?
Well, you know, I'm just. Well, Claire, you look pretty different. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm glad. You know, my grandfather. You look great, Claire. You look great.
You're beautiful.
What? Thanks. Thank you, guys.
If ugly was considered beautiful,
What?
Buddha.
What does that mean?
sorry.
I mean, it's kind of true. Oh,
Wait,
look, you got
what?
those fashionable boots that every fucking girl wears.
What the fuck are you wearing on your feet?
I don't know. I just found red shoes and I put them on.
Oh my god.
What? You
Look like a female
don't come-
flippy.
How?
Look what you're wearing.
I'm wearing normal clothing.
Hey, have you seen Curtis
Claire,
recently?
you had one job.
Yeah, the other day actually. Why?
When
He's
did you
around.
see him? Oh, he's
hanging out
around?
with- Yeah, he was hanging out with me earlier.
Oh, he's hanging out with you earlier.
Yeah.
You know, we have a court case
Today?
today.
Oh no, not today. It was yesterday.
Oh, did they say anything about the court case?
No.
I'm honestly 90% sure I saw him running from the cops, so.
Huh.
Maybe in jail. Stop
Well,
apples.
Shane,
Oh shit. Is he coming? You think?
was that you guys doing the
Hi.
job yesterday?
What's up?
Yeah.
Sab's here. Fuck yeah.
Where's Sammy
Oh,
Waggy?
He's on his way.
Trying to get things from me. Apples.
Look at our lawyer, my fucking
we're-
man.
We're allowed to double
bet
park
no.
these things, right?
Yeah, that's right. What's going on?
I'm pretty sure.
Shane? One of the best lawyers
No,
I've ever
not-
had in my life.
No,
The best lawyer I've ever had in my life, man. All my years in
Hey,
this
man.
fucking city.
I mean, you guys got a real turnout for these things.
Yes, we have. Look at all
Yeah,
these
we have.
ATVs as well that we brought for the case.
Gotta take off
Everybody's
that
wearing
mask,
red
Shane.
except for Tony, but that's okay. He can fit in red.
Yeah, well, I don't have
There
clothes
we go.
for me.
I'm
Oh,
finally
that should not be
straightened out.
on.
Okay, Eugene, what the
Oh my
fuck
God.
are
Put
you doing
that
right
in
now?
the car.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I
god.
don't,
Alright,
I don't think you'll get
okay,
that past that
okay.
metal detector.
Wow.
Where are the cops, Ken? There's nobody here.
It's just gonna be the ADA. So,
Wait, what? The cops aren't even gonna show up for this shit?
well, we're not calling them as witnesses.
Wait,
because
did you just say there's not going to be any of the police
So the cops that
department
raided
here?
me and completely fucked me are not even gonna be here for this shit. Are you kidding me? So it's only my time getting wasted.
It was well. You also technically didn't have to be here for it. But if you want
This
your
is the
money back,
dumbest
then
shit
this
I've
is
ever
the best way
fucking
to
seen.
get it.
Cops can't even show up to their own fucking mistakes that they make, man. It's fucking so stupid. It's so fucking stupid.
Yeah, nice to see Mr. Mood is in good mood. You already get this going there, Crane?
That's the dumbest shit ever.
Bullshit.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm good to go.
Hey, what's going on, Judge? How are you?
All right.
Doing all right?
Good to see
What
you.
the
Good to see
fuck?
you.
Excuse
Does
me.
anybody have a burger I can steal from him?
Yes, right
I
here.
didn't touch him, okay? I know what you think, but I didn't touch him.
You did.
You all?
You.
Which I should probably
Thank
buy
you.
more. This might be a long case.
All right, let's go.
No,
on
the
then,
cops
guys.
aren't showing up, Eugene.
Fuck off, Claire.
I have
What even
gone.
happened?
Fuck off, Claire.
Are you guys trying to do a bench trial right now?
Yeah, we're waiting for after you, though, I believe.
Oh,
If That's
okay,
what you're...
okay.
I don't know. Kyle said there was a hearing going on, so I said... Flippy said he could wait like 50 minutes.
Oh, it's the snaky boy. I knew I smelled a snake, man. Look at this snake over here. Look at this fucking snake over here, man.
Please. Come on, Buddha.
You know, Buddha, you look
Fucking snake.
He does look good, you know.
You look sexy, Buddha. I just want you to know.
Your Buddha with...
There's no witnesses.
Sounds good to me. Well, I was just asking because he's one of the people that are getting their stuff back. So,
What's even going on?
other side, like other side.
It's a hearing on the raid that happened, 3 weeks ago now?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
yeah.
excited for this one. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I don't want the snake in my court case, please. Can you keep him
Come
outside?
on, bro. Come on, bro. Please.
What are you talking about?
Or at least put him on that side with the cops where he belongs, man.
Are you serious, you fucking bitch? Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Can the police go to the other side? You're on the wrong side right now.
Yeah.
I'm Buddha.
Okay.
I don't want the snake on my side, man.
Why you do this to me, bro?
I didn't do it. Flippy, you did.
Bitch, fuck you.
And fuck you.
All right. So the way this is gonna work, since we
Motherfucker
don't,
even wanna talk to me
since
and
we
let
don't
me
need
explain
witness
myself.
testimony, I'm just gonna go up there and talk for a hell of a long time. Then
Fucking
Hollow's gonna do the same
bullshit,
thing.
man.
Hey, Flippy, do me a favor.
All right,
and
sounds
shut
good.
up.
Alright, I'm sorry, Judge. It's some sad times. I just miss my friend.
Flippy, what happened?
All right,
Hey, boy.
so
I'm just talking. I'm not gonna do anything stupid. Don't
Oh
worry.
my God,
fine. No talking.
Flippy.
Claire, get on this side, man.
I'm here,
Mr.
I'm
Hollow,
here, I'm
let's get our bearings straight on this. So, is there some of this stuff you're not contesting?
The only thing that I just found out within the last 15 minutes is that there is one item that is being requested to be in relief, and that's the marked bills, which is illegal. As the PD are told by the DOJ and the state that they are, the marked serial numbers on the marked bills are from banks that were stolen. So
I never had
marked
marked
I'm
bills.
gonna
We
be
had
contesting,
bands of
but everything
notes
else
and
we're
small
willing to
notes,
give.
right?
So you're not
we
contesting
had
the
the we had the bags of
Oh,
small
how many
bills.
again?
4, I want to say.
Oh, I don't give a fuck about that.
Okay,
I want money for this
I
shit,
can't hear
man.
you
Money.
talking.
that's what we're going for.
Oh, sorry. The only thing I have an issue with punitive is that the conflicting documents, but
So you are
state,
contesting it.
the state is rightfully being sued for because the documents are a state's problem, not the PD. So, if we have a
once
a
again, PD gets their
resolution-
asses
All right,
covered.
let's start over real quick.
if we have a resolution to the document issue, then I don't contest anything.
Well, I mean, that's what we come here for, a resolution. But until we come to a resolution, what are you contesting? Because that's the whole reason why we're here.
Right. So I'm saying that if we have come up with what we want to do with which document, like if we have to keep one document, then I'm not going to contest anything.
But here's the thing: we haven't went over anything. The only thing that we're trying to figure out before we go over anything is what you're contesting.
Okay. All right. Because I was under the impression that the judges were going to have an answer at this trial, which is what we were going to start contesting after we got that answer. So that's what I was in the belief of.
We're gonna work on
yeah,
your
main
boys here.
Yeah. So if that's the case, then I don't contest anything punitive.
The only thing the others will be missing out on is
So regardless of the outcome,
I'll
we
have
decide,
to take the
on
ID.
what you were speaking of earlier, So let's say
We got
later
grandpa,
on I decide
we got
that I
sister,
agree
we
with
got
you
brother,
on this, then would you be
Okay.
contesting?
No, because I do believe that they were they were wrong to a degree, and that it's the state's fault for the conflicting documentation. So I'm not going to argue anything on punitive.
Do you agree to the damages?
Give me 1 second.
What is this? Is this the court case? Like, is this okay?
The damages are just the 50K per, right? From what I'm reading here.
50,000 per plus compensation for the bands of notes and the small notes, which were seized from my client's properties.
Okay, so just to be clear, I do want to note that the scale was returned. That was noted, and it's not noted in the docket. The scale was returned.
That's not what I asked.
I know, but I just want to get that out of the way. The
We'll get to
damages.
all that
Holy
when
shit, guys, we got a
start
skill
the
back.
court case.
Besides the
Perfect.
50K per, that's the only thing that will not be argued.
Okay. So
Green, did you give me the scale back?
I've got it in my apartment for you. I haven't
let's
seen
start,
you
let's
since
start
then.
on the beginning on this again. Okay.
Yeah, all right.
So
I've also
the
got your
punitive
2 collectibles
damages,
back for you.
The amount that's being requested. Do you have any issues with that amount, and do you accept that?
The only issue I have is that we are willing to return the bands of notes and rolls of small notes, but are not willing to return the ID for
Okay,
Dennis.
okay, let's start over
Denzel.
again.
What do you? I don't understand what
the
you're
money.
asking for.
The punitive damages.
Not the
Yeah,
bands
that's what I'm
return. I
reading
want the
off
money
here.
in my
The
bank
50K
account.
per.
Oh, look at this. Lovely.
Your Honor, for the record, I'd like to for the court to see the
so-
cops didn't show up to their own court case. For the record.
They were told they didn't have to show up, Buddha.
They were agreed by
Wait, what?
your attorney. Your attorney actually asked for them not to be here, Mr. Buddha.
Well, I told them they didn't need to be here to testify. I didn't tell them not to come at
So,
all. But
I think you need to have a word with your attorney before you start throwing out those accusations.
I'm sorry, I'm just a tad confused. Your
Okay,
Honor.
let me. I'll read out the summary of the relief request,
Yeah.
and you tell me if you agree or not. Okay.
Okay.
$50,000 for punitive damages for consideration for the violation of the plaintiff's Fourth Amendment.
Yes. I'm not arguing that.
Okay, that was all I want to know.
Yeah.
All that
I
other
thought we
stuff
wanted that. Okay.
is nothing.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
That was so romantic.
Okay, so let's
No, we're not.
out of the so as far as the seizure of the items, you're wishing from the district attorney's office to return
Yeah,
all the
so
items?
instead of going through the hassle of proving the street value of said items, we're just going to return them as they're not illegal either.
Okay, except for the marked bills.
Frank,
because
shut up. You don't know what
They
you're talking
are
about.
illegal per our penal code, correct? That's what you wanted to argue.
I'm sorry, say that one more time.
Except for the marked bills.
The marked
because-
bills are the only ones that are marked as illegal in our penal code.
So those are the ones you're contesting.
Yes.
All right. Mr. Crane, do you have anything to contest any of that?
Well, insofar as if we're not talking about the return of the bands and rolls of notes, just insofar as the bags of bills are concerned, we're willing to waive those at this time for the sake of expediency.
Okay. All right. Is there anything out of this altogether, Mr. Crane, that you see? Do you have an issue with at all?
Very nice.
Well, I mean, I stand opposite to the district attorney's office. I
Oh
do
my
not
God,
think
my
that
bank
the,
is calling me
return
right
of
now
the
at all
rolls
times.
and bands of notes after they've been seized from my clients for a lengthy duration of time. I mean, this raid occurred on April 26th. It's now May 12th. They've been sitting in police custody for God knows how long at this point. My clients have been more than generous on estimating the value of the money that was inside of their homes and properties. And just for rather than trying to transport large sums of cash back, I mean, whenever it was taken by police escort in a raid fashion with multiple armed officers. Rather than transferring $500,000 down the street in a car, we would much rather it be a direct transfer, Your Honor.
So you'd rather get the transfer of the money value of the bills rather than have your property returned.
The fuck is that fast, dude?
Unless the police are willing to secure it in the exact same fashion in which they took it, yes.
Going on this side. Fuck this shit.
All right, Mr. Hollow, does you have any issue with returning them in the same fashion they were taken? And what do you mean by same fashion?
Yeah, I'm confused. Are we saying that they're going to raid the PD?
No. Returning them as in providing a armed escort. I mean, I would rather not have my client driving a vehicle carrying $500,000 on him from MRPD back to his property.
True, I'll rob him.
There's a specific reason that the police are so well armed whenever they go to these functions, Your Honor. It's because they're taking things of large value out of the properties.
Okay, would you object to maybe having them delivered by the police? So that way that's on them, whether it gets stolen or not?
Give me just a moment to confer with my client on that. I don't think that he's not going to go for the actual cash value. He's going to go for the $50,000 plus the return of the notes and bills. By the sounds of things.
Okay, so what's happening?
The TLDR is Hollow has admitted that all the money, basically all the bands and notes should be returned to you, and each of you should be paid $50,000 for this.
All right.
And yeah, the judge isn't seeming to want to push actually having, I think it was $481,000 deposited to you. So unless we've got a goddamn good reason that the money should be transferred to your account. Well, our entire argument was that the reason you had all of that cash was because you didn't trust banks in the first place. So having it transferred directly to your bank is a little contrary to that argument.
Yeah, but now since the coronavirus has hit, I'm scared that my house is going to be broken into. And I'm a very, very notorious criminal. The minute I leave this courthouse with all that shit on me, I'm going to get robbed. The safest way to get that money is transfer it to my bank account.
Once again, we would rather have these funds just directly routed to the client's bank account, because at this point it's a matter of public record that he's holding this much cash in his home and household, which once this is a matter of public record that all these items have been returned to him, it's going to make him a target.
All right, in that case, Your Honor, then I'm going to come in here. I'm going to argue how he can. Where's the proof and evidence that this is how much each roll and band costs on street value?
And I would refer directly to the police report that values puts an approximate value on the rolls, not necessarily the bands, but it's pretty easy to distinguish from there.
So, Your Honor, I'm still going to come in again. Where's the proof besides the police report saying that each bill, band, or note is a specific amount? Therefore, that's why we're willing to just give it back instead of giving you a BS amount.
Are we honestly?
That's not very much professional.
Yeah, I'm going there.
Well, that's not professional.
That's fucking weird.
That's weird. Yeah, a little weird.
It's a little
weird.
It's a little weird.
That's
a little weird there, bro.
A little weird.
It's a little weird.
Getting a little weird in here.
Yeah,
Awkward.
Just complaining.
Stop, Eugene.
It's a little
Just like
weird.
that, huh?
I'm just gonna be the elephant in the room, all right, and just throw this out there to everyone. That with the whole like these bands and money thing, the fact that the only way you can even get approximate value on this is through street value, which street value isn't the actual value of the currency itself, because currency is on the streets isn't the same as currency as far as what it's worth to the National Reserve.
Judge.
To give it an approximate price itself and trying to ask for that price is a little weird. Okay,
And fuck this bitch ass judge.
I just want to throw that out there.
What?
It's money. What are you talking about?
I just did it.
It's literally money.
He ignored you.
Right. Okay.
I mean,
How about
is it
this?
not? Is it not
Bitch ass
money? I
judge.
mean, it's pretty.
I mean, is it not money? I'm confused.
I mean, it's
yes,
money,
Your Honor.
isn't it? It's literally bills. It's literally bills rolled up in a bunch. I mean, what is that money?
Tony, I can hear you.
Sorry.
So this was taken under a civil forfeiture. That's correct.
That's correct,
Illegal.
Your Honor.
Civil forfeiture.
Well, technically it was seized pursuant to a warrant, which would mean that it would need to be related to a crime in some way.
Well, that's not
Wasn't actually
necessarily true. A civil forfeiture, nobody has to be convicted of anything. Am I wrong?
a civil forfeiture would have to be an action brought against the property itself, kind of like whenever we seize a car. This was seized in relation to a search warrant based on a crime.
I see.
Hey, I know a lot about bands. If you guys need a witness, let me know.
Don't make Wayne your witness.
Which is kind of another issue that I took with the seizure of the money in the first place is typically whenever you seize large quantities of money from somebody, it's because you suspect they were receiving that in relation to a crime that you also have evidence of, such as large amounts of drugs, large amounts of suspected robbery. And the police report here does not reflect anything of that nature.
That I do agree.
I haven't missed shit.
All right. Does any side have anything else they want to add?
Yes. I think Judge Katya has it out for me.
I'm pretty sure she's a Russian spy, to be honest with you.
I'm just saying, every raid that's ever been done on me has been absolutely illegal, made no sense, and signed off by her. For the record, Your Honor.
All right, that's duly noted in the record there for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
The only thing that I would like to add is I would like to echo the sentiment that Hollow had earlier that I think we need some clarification on the record for the official guidelines that have been provided because
yeah, I've sent out for that clarification, haven't received anything, which is that's what makes this a lot tougher for me. You see what put yourself in my shoes on this?
Oh no, I do not envy you, Your Honor, not the slightest.
You do look good today, though, Your Honor. You look very good.
Okay, I'm gonna give you two choices here, Mr. Crane. Okay. We can settle this now, and the things that were confiscated, the amounts of bills can be returned the same way they were taken, and then we can award the punitive damages in this case and close it out here today. Or I can put this verdict on a hold, go and get more information on this, and it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get what you're wanting, but I will look into it, and I can give the verdict on this another day.
Just a moment to confer with my client, Your Honor.
Look, basically what he's saying is basically, look, you know as well as I know, you know what they're trying to do. He can't do it already because he doesn't. I guarantee he can't make that big of a play. You know what I'm saying? Guarantee he can't make that big of a play. So I feel like even when you do the negotiating in the future, he's still not going to be able to make that big of a play because you're too much of a pussy. You know,
Tony has no idea what he's saying.
You know what I'm saying? And I get thanks. And I understand.
What do you think?
I would love to testify.
I would say take the money and run right now.
He's not here. He's literally a part of this.
He's literally over there.
He's right there, but
he's literally a part of
He's
this.
to the right.
he's there.
Yeah, he's
Where's
over there,
Curtis?
he's over there.
Is that a big Dano?
I have no
Curtis
idea.
is in jail.
Yo, fuck this bitch ass judge.
No, it's a sushi bandit.
My advice would be take the money and run. Another judge might not be inclined to return the bills. They might try to dig into things deeper and actually ask more questions on why the money was secured that way. I'd say take the $50K a piece and the return of the bills. It's a smart play, and it's instant.
All right, I want Martin to return to me face to face. Your Honor, I have one request.
What's that?
If we pick option 1, I want Martin himself to hand it to me face to face.
That was already going to be a thing.
Thank you.
Then we're going to be going with option number 1, Your Honor.
And I want an apology.
Return of the money.
I want an official statement of an apology from the Mission Row Police Department for doing this to me, not the first time, but the third time.
Yep. Reformed
Gonzalo,
citizen
you
now.
objected anyway for instead of a documented apology, a verbal apology is given by Mr. Malden on
Sorry.
behalf of the police department.
Yeah, I'll take a verbal, but I will record it.
Is it the police department's fault? I'm kind of confused
It's an
here.
accident, sir. Relax, okay?
Yes, it is.
I mean, they did file for the warrant, did they not?
But they were also following procedures given to them by DOJ in the state. That's why I'm confused.
Well, I mean, I guess it's the whole operation then.
Yeah, I don't care. Verbal's fine. Whatever. It's fine. I'm sure Malt doesn't give a shit. In all honesty.
Wait, what procedures were those?
There's two sets of procedures. One that's given to the PD to follow, which means they have 30 days after signature is given. That's the one that they follow, and I've been told they follow.
Doesn't PD request?
But they charged me for a crime that was out of that 30 days.
I think there's a lot more things wrong with that warrant than the time, to be honest with you, there, Mr. Holloway.
That's
True.
That's the thing that we're bringing up, though, is the time and how the
I get
procedures
that.
come to each
I
other.
get that, but let's be honest here. Let's not beat around the bush.
Wait, what do you mean? We're not pressing any charges.
You raided me over a fucking red ATV and a red T-shirt.
Come here,
True.
Come here. Hurry.
True.
You know,
Come
the
Tony,
warrant
2
itself, the
seconds, come
time
here.
is a
Hey,
issue
Rami.
that it would be illegal, but the contents of the
we
warrant
gotta
were
jump.
kind of honestly. All right, so we'll settle with that, and it will be $50,000 to all the plaintiffs for punitive damages. Mr. Crane, you should have asked for a shit ton more than 50,000. You would have gotten it, I think.
Hey, Crane,
But
doesn't
hey, it's over now.
Crane, doesn't the
Case
PD
is closed,
request the
money
warrants?
will be returned, or
that was it?
the marked bills
that was it?
will be returned to Mr. Buddha, or not the marked bills, but the rolls of money by Mr. Malton. And an apology we're getting on
Aaron, can you guys please? I'm trying to hear the
behalf
judge.
of the police department, and also an apology will be given from me, Mr. Buddha. We apologize on behalf of the DOJ on the warrant that was signed and the warrant that was processed in the time fashion that wasn't allowed. I do apologize from the DOJ.
I
So an
accept your
given to
apology.
us
This
as
is
well.
third time you did it. You do it the fourth time, we're gonna have problems.
Case is closed.
Fuck this bitch ass.
Wait, that was it? That was it.
Hell yeah.
What the fuck?
That's what happens when cops don't show up to defend themselves, man. We win.
Denzel, Tony, Buddha, you guys approach
Yeah,
the bench. You
they're
gotta get your
probably gonna try and arrest
50,000.
me right
Oh,
What
all right.
I got here.
Oh, that was easy.
What the?
That was it.
See why we did it here now.
Yeah, I guess so.
Hey, James, what's going on?
Free money, I
Appreciate
guess,
this.
for them.
Is this
Look,
Get
if you want to
paid.
come on a plane tour,
Up, Fiona, and shut
I'll
the
take
fuck
you.
up, Claire.
Hey, if
And
you want
any
a
of your
fat
friends,
finger, that little
right?
typo there, and put
Right now, I'm gonna
500,000 in my
get
bank
my
account,
man,
you know, I don't
My
mind.
man, exactly. Sam taught me this way.
What the
Tony,
Tony,
can I
Know
get
your
your
place,
citizen
Claire.
custody ID?
yeah, let me get
Sam
that for
taught
you.
me to do this, all right?
Here you go.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, you weren't.
You're the bitch.
You could just give Curtis's count to, well, me and the boys here since he's not here. You just spread it on Ancestry.
Yeah,
do
I'll
that.
take his money.
Because we actually have a paper trail now, and it has to go to him.
Yeah, I'll take it.
I'm just fucking with you.
Damn it. Son of a bitch.
Well, if you would like to go on one of our tours, you let me know, alright? I'll give you a
What sort
private
of
jet.
tours?
A private jet ride up in the sky. We'll do private jets.
$250,000 a
stuff like
tour
that.
for you, Judge. Discount.
Well, I mean, you know, you help me answer, help you answer, you know what I'm saying?
You do know I'm poor, right?
No, I would give it to you for
Bullshit.
free, James. For free.
You heard what Campanetti did. We know all of you do it.
No, because of Campanetti, we have to keep the log down.
Oh, improvement. Ooh. Oh, oh, ooh, ooh. Ee.
Not that I did anything anyways. Miss Buddha, can I see your ID?
115 is my CID. I don't have ID on me. Sorry.
Mine's 3282. I think, yeah. Man, Buddha, we win.
All I do is win court cases,
Easiest
man.
court
Oh,
case the world's
sorry.
ever
sorry.
seen.
Crane, thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely.
Crane, we thank you. You're
we
the best
can,
lawyer to has ever walked this city.
I need your
218.
citizen ID.
Good stuff.
We can swing by Integrity and I can
Oh,
get you guys
fucking
back together
shows
bits.
up.
Hi,
You're right.
Brian.
Hey. What the fuck?
You deserve that, Brian. You deserve that, you prick.
Did you get that, Tony?
Yep, $50,000, 140 grand in my bank account. Thank you so
Wait, what
much.
happened? It's already over?
Regardless of this,
What the fuck?
compromise we did today, I'm still going to get to the bottom of that whole issue and try to get an answer to that.
Look, Coyote, all I'm gonna say, okay, all I'm gonna say is this was the third time, okay? The first time, same shit. Raided me for a murder weapon they already had, man. Second time,
not
same
that
fucking
issue.
bullshit.
They're always going to fuck you over, Buddha. Let's be honest.
Listen, man, you need to get to the bottom of this, Coyote. Why does Katya have it out for me? Fucking signing warrants without reading them.
don't
She's
know.
stupid.
I don't know.
Same here.
I was
Same
talking
here.
more or less about the bills issue.
Fuck the bills, man. I want justice.
Oh, justice needs to be saved.
Motherfucker, man, I'm a fucking victim here.
Next time I see one
I
of
mean,
these
you
motherfuckers, I'm gonna
did-
look at him and say,
Ooh, 50 grand. Back to a
Yeah,
million,
that's-
boys. Thank you. Have a good day.
That's your justice right there.
Oh,
Congratulations.
I'm a millionaire. I'm a
Usually I'm
millionaire.
conscious, you don't need
I'm a
to-
motherfucking millionaire.
You sicko. You need to jump, Brian, you sicko.
We're rich. We're rich.
We're rich. We're rich.
That court case was.
Cops not being held accountable for anything once
Yeah.
again, man. What a shocker.
Amp, look at me. Showed up for the court case, you know what I'm saying? I mean.
Well,
you
where's
know.
Curtis?
Well, that's what we're going to talk about, brother.
I mean, I don't care if he's not around. I just for the court case, at least show up, right?
Well, like, I haven't seen him in the month.
I saw Flippy's in handcuffs. Is he with him?
I think he ran.
He ran.
Yeah.
Well, he
shit,
went,
we gotta
so
pay
we'll
Crane,
get
don't
that
we?
50 grand. Yeah. I say we each give him 10K.
Yeah,
we
sounds
we
good
each
to me.
give him 15.
No, 10. 10.
Well, congratulations, Lang.
Congrats,
It was an underwhelming case.
Yeah, sorry guys. I thought it was gonna be a lot, better than that. But that's what happens when cops are too pussy to show up to their own mistakes.
All right,
Yeah.
let's go get some
Fucking
AKs
scared
and
pussies,
just
man.
ride
Let me
with them.
Just take a moment. You're telling me there was no court case?
The cops didn't show up, Brian. They know they fucked
I was
up. They couldn't
fucking
face
excited
it.
for this. I was
Well,
like, oh
well, it's dead
man,
already.
I'm like late, and then, I walk in and I'm just getting
Hey, who stole my tractor?
premonitions of it being too late. Omega Law, fuck me.
Well, cops didn't show up, man. They knew they were wrong. They didn't even put up a fight.
Who stole
But
my
no
tractor?
repercussions come to them for fucking me in my asshole, man. Surprise.
Brian, someone stole my tractor.
Wait, where's my Lambo?
Not sure.